A new student joined the class. Not exactly a student, but IFA, Autonomous Intelligence Fixed Artillery, programmed to kill Koro Sensei. That he didn't flinch from the position of a teacher. He fixed her and even added programs that can help her make friends. The class accepted her pretty quickly and gave her a new name, Ritsu. Other than that, nothing more eventful happened after they came back from their field trip. More like Yin avoided discussing about it. Rio knew that something had happened that changed her attitude towards Karma, but she didn't press her much to talk about it. Well, okay, she did force her a little, but Yin said that it wasn't a big deal, and she was wise enough to change her attitude. After the trip, Yin didn't exactly avoid Karma. No, it would give away the fact that she knew about him and who he likes. So she acted the way she usually did with him, except now she didn't hope for more. But, well, she acted the same way. Didn't have to do that before. During lunch, she used to come earlier to class to spend more time with him. Now that was of no use. "Hey, Cherry," Karma said, sitting on her desk. "Hey," Yin said. "What's up?" "What's up?" Karma smirked and moved closer to her face. "I don't know. You tell me." Even if she acted like friends, she couldn't help but feel for him. It's not like her feelings for him would go away instantly. She still blushed when he called her Cherry. Just friends. Yin didn't say anything about it. "Move, the teacher is going to be here." During the PE period, Rio pulled her aside to talk about it in the changing room. It was painful to watch her best friend struggle that way. She just couldn't stand there and watch. "Seriously, Yin," Rio said. "Talk about it. I know you'll be fine, but you're not your usual self." Yin sighed. It would lessen the burden of carrying it all alone. "Okay, but promise me you won't lash out." Rio said, "I'll think about it." "No, please. I want to handle it on my own, so just..." "Fine," Rio sighed. "I won't." During the trip, I heard something. I didn't mean to pry, but I was passing by the boys' room and I heard Karma say something. "That he prefers Okuda?" Yin whipped her head toward Rio, eyes wide, and asked, "You know about it?" "Yeah, I talked to all the boys. They wanted information about who liked who, and I wanted information in return." "Wait, why would you..." "I said we all preferred Kurasuma-sensei. It's not a lie." Rio sneered. Yin chuckled and shook her head. "Gosh, you really are evil." "Not as much as Karma, though. The girls weren't lying when they said he's psycho." "Hey, he's nice once you get to know him." "That's what Okuda said, too." Yin fidgeted and stuttered. "Well, good for them." "What? You really won't care if they start dating?" "Come on, you know me. It would bother me, but I won't interfere." "In other words, you would ignore him, right? I don't see you do that to him now." "Yeah, that's my last resort, and it works every time. Karma isn't at fault here. I just took it all seriously." "Isn't at fault? Dude, he's flirting with you. How is that not a signal?" "I don't know, okay?" Yin shouted and cleared her throat when the other girls looked at them. "What are you going to do about it? Because if you don't do something, I will." "You promised to me that you wouldn't lash out." "Well, I promised to be in top 50, but things change." "I would too, if you do break the promise." "Why are you even protecting him? He doesn't need that shit. He probably doesn't even care." "I'm not protecting him, but protecting our friendship. I don't want to break our bond and all this stupid stuff." "Fuck you," Rio sighed. "Fine, but don't stop me if I want to keep you to myself." "I won't." Yin laughed. After the PE class, the students went back to their classes. Karma did notice the change, and he wondered what happened to the trip that made her like this. Was it because of scolding her back there? Nah, she wasn't so petty, right? He walked and sat down on her desk. You want to go work for your math homework tomorrow? He looked at her. No, stared at her intensely. It was obvious he wanted a yes, and Wyan couldn't say no to him. They were still friends. Yeah, sorry, we have plans, Rio said, keeping a hand on her shoulder. I didn't ask you, though. Karma's voice sounded rude. I asked you. Cherry? Wyan averted her eyes and said, Sorry, we have plans. For what? Movies and then a sleepover. Don't be annoying, Karma, Rio said, displaying her signature sarcastic smile. The door opened and Koro came in. Both of them went back to their seats. Wyan sighed. The tension in the air was suffocating. Karma saw right through her, didn't he? The day was over, and it felt exhausting to act like everything was fine. Wyan just wanted to go home and sleep. Before Karma and Nagisa could catch up to her, she wanted to leave, but something stopped her. Of course. Wyan. Karma called her by her name. She looked back at him, but he didn't have his usual smirk. Care to join me and Nagisa to watch Sonic Ninja? Koro-sensei's gonna take us. Wyan looked at the ground and said, I'm really tired, Karma. Maybe another day. She was about to leave when he stopped her by holding her arm. I'm not stupid. He sighed, rubbing his forehead. What I'm saying is, if you have a problem, talk about it instead of acting like a coward. Wyan couldn't look at him. It would annoy him if she told him about it. It was a private discussion, and she was the one prying. But she knew eventually they'd have to talk about it. It's nothing, she replied. All right, bye. Karma watched her leave, with her head hanging down. She was looking at the ground again. He could remember the last time she walked this way. Then those other sections were bullying Nagisa, right? But all of this wasn't useless. Karma got his usual smirk on his face. Wyan is a terrible liar. Hi everyone, thank you for listening. I'll probably post another chapter today because it was kind of short. But I hope you enjoyed. Yeah, this chapter was really short, huh? So I hope you enjoyed this. Have an amazing morning, have an amazing afternoon, have an amazing evening whenever you're listening to this, and I will see you guys when I see you guys, or like in a few hours. Goodbye everyone.